Coming up on Medwatch today, saving lives when every second counts. A behind-the-scenes look at the air ambulance and why time is on our side. The rehab program that helps patients move on after cancer. And rethinking recycling, how Clovis community team members are using blue to go green. Hi there, and thanks for joining us. I'm Julie Musgrave. When it comes to healthcare, time saves lives. And if you're in need of critical care anywhere in the area, there's an air ambulance that can get to you fast. We got a behind-the-scenes look at how it all works from Community Regional Medical Center.
Home base is near Fresno Yosemite Airport, SkyWest.
That's what we're there for the true emergencies.
It's where a nurse, a paramedic, and a pilot are ready to go at any time at a moment's notice.
The team in the air is a specially trained team. We fly with a nurse and a paramedic, so they have an increased skill set compared with a standard ground transport team.
When a critical call comes in, it's dispatched to both the ground and the air. The SkyLife team then makes sure everything is in order and takes off.
Some of the medical conditions that would come by air transport, of course trauma, since we are the level 1 trauma center, but also strokes or bad head injuries, heart attacks, and also sometimes the neonatal ICU transports as well.
Inside the helicopter, space is tight, but it's efficient. Kenny Bond, an emergency medicine doctor with UCSF Fresno, demonstrates what it's like to be a patient on board.
It's got all the monitoring stuff you might need to check blood pressure, oxygen, your typical vital signs. They also have the ability to start IVs. They can control your airway, put a breathing tube down you, put you on a ventilator. They can put needles in your chest in case your lung is collapsed.
Basically, they're putting life-saving procedures into action until they can get you to the hospital, which is incredibly fast.
And the great thing about SkyLife is that if they're coming across the valley, we can cut the ground transport time by about half. And if they're coming from the mountains, they can cut it down to about a quarter of the amount of time that it would take for ground transport.
For example, from SkyWest, it's just a 3-minute ride to Community Regional, where doctors like Mason and Bond can then take over.
Once they land, we know exactly what to expect as the patient's coming in. We've heard the story, and we can be ready with our team and any sort of specialty services that need to be available for that patient. At Community Regional Medical Center, we have a trauma team 24/7. So that's why these patients are coming to us.
We're the only level 1 trauma center between Los Angeles and San Francisco, and a few years ago became the busiest penetrating trauma center in the entire Western U.S.
In fact, up to 100 flights a month go into Community Regional. The hospital's coverage area is huge, more than 2 million people from 9 counties.
Your life is at risk, and we have a really great professional team to take care of you and get you over there as fast as possible.
It's part of what makes all the difference for healthcare in the Central Valley. Speed combined with skill. And while they hope you never need their services, these pilots can get you the help you need within a time frame that saves lives.
Also today, there's a whole new idea in recycling that has the team at Clovis Community thinking blue to go green. Stephanie Bainham has more on how they're reusing a common operating room material.
Thank you so much, Krista, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So you are passionate about sustainability, and you've helped spearhead a project right here at Clovis Community. Can you tell us about that?
I have, yes. So in my home life, I recycle bottles and cans and plastic, cardboard, and I felt as though we should be doing that here. So with the sustainability team, we work together to drive a project for Blue Wrap Recycling. Blue Wrap is a plastic made into a fabric that we wrap trays in for instrumentation. It gets sterilized and used in the OR. Because it's 100% plastic, it is also recyclable.
Oh, wow.
So finding someone to recycle it was a challenge. After quite a while, we did find a vendor that would take it, and now we're recycling at Clovis. Soon we'll be rolling it out to probably Fresno Heart Hospital, Community Regional, but in Since October of 2016, we've recycled about 12,000 pounds of this plastic.
That's incredible. And this is a blue wrap that folks will find in the surgery room. It's always around, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's very common. It's kind of a indicator of sterility, and if you're in the OR, if you work in the OR, everyone knows what blue wrap is, yeah.
So why is it important that you have now since started recycling this material?
It is very heavy. So as we use it in the OR, it gets thrown in the trash. Because of its weight, we'd be paying for that to be hauled away, plus it does not disintegrate in the landfills very fast. It could take 100+ years for it to go away. So recycling it is important, and it can be made into other items as well.
So you're helping save cost, and you're helping save the planet in a sense.
Yes, absolutely.
So I think it's so cool because a lot of folks don't see all the green movements that's going on behind the scenes here at Clovis Community. So thank you for sharing that with us, and keep up the good work.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Stephanie. Coming up on Medwatch today, the average life expectancy in the U.S. is getting shorter, the alarming reason why it's declining. Providing religious support when you need it most. We'll meet the chaplain at Clovis Community for this week's Healthcare Hero.